Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed about the intersection types in TypeScript, right? Intersection types basically we had seen with the two examples as well. One is combining two object types, and the second one was function intersection. So I hope the concept of intersection types is completely clear. Today we'll be discussing about the type aliases, right? So while I say type aliases, basically they are used to give a name to the type. Again, I'm telling they are used to give a name to the type. They are helpful for reusability and the clarity in code. So again, I'm telling type aliases are used to give a name to the type. They are basically helpful for reusability and the clarity in the code. So let's see the first example. It will be basically based on defining a type alias, and the second example, let's go with the using type alias for union types. As we have already seen the union types, let's see using type aliases for union types. So initially I'll just come here. Let's see defining a type alias, right? So I'll just give here type, and let me consider the name point here. Within the object, what I'll do, x and y I'll consider. X will be of the type number and y will be of the type, I'll just consider here y will be type the y will be of the temper. Y will be of the type number as well here. So just give me a second here. Did I do anything here? This is fine. Next, I'll just consider here variable p1. Let me assign this one to the point. So here within this, let me give x. Let me assign x to 10, and any value you can assign. I'll just consider 10, a random number. Here I'll just consider 30, right? So then let's log the, I'll just come here. Let's log here x and y by making use of p1, right? We have considered p1 as the name. So p1.x I'll just give, and p1.y let me give here. So the output that we need to get here is 10 and 30, right? Let me quickly run the code. So here we are getting the output 10 and 30, which is absolutely correct, right? So what I'll do here, so I'll quickly explain what I've done here. So type point x number, this one, by what I've given here, this line basically, it creates a alias point for the object with x and y properties, right? This is creating an alias point for an object with x and y properties. And what is this one doing basically here? P1 point here, what I've assigned p1, this one, to the point, and I have given x to 10 and y to 30. All right, the value I have assigned x to 10 and y to 30. What this is doing basically, the p1 variable here, this adheres to the point type p1. This one here, this adheres to the point type. Again, I'm quickly telling, this one creates an alias point for an object with x and y properties, whereas p1 variable adheres to the point type. I hope the concept of defining a type alias is completely clear. So next, let's go with using the type alias for union types. We already know the union type, so let's see how to use the type alias for the union types. I'll quickly come here. Just give me a second here. Let me quickly give here type. I'll just consider the name accordingly with the this one, the example. I'll just give a string or number. I'll just consider either a string or number. I'm making use of the union type, right? String or a number, it can be either a string or number. Let's quickly assign the data to this one, string or number. So I'll just come here, this one, string or number. This one, let's assign the data to something within the string. I'll just give here Bharadwaj testing. So here, let me come here quickly. So let me log something here. Console log of data. I have considered data, right? Let me pass the data over here. So data here, let me assign this one to some random number. I'll just consider 100. Let me give here console log of data here. right? So the output that we need to get here is, so we are passing here Bharadwaj testing, and we have passed the value 100 to the, we have assigned the this one numerical value 100 to the data again, right? So first output that we need to get here is Bharadwaj testing, and next we have to get the output 100. So let's try to run the code. Let's see what output we will get. So Bharadwaj testing and 100, we are getting the correct output, right? So I'll quickly explain what I have done here. So type string or number here, this first line here, what we are doing here, the alias string or number, this one, the alias string or number, basically this is alias string or the number, it combines string and number. We are making use of the union type. Now we know the alias string or number combines string and the number. We clearly know this. Let data, this one what I'm giving here, this one data can store either a string or a number, right? So here string we have considered first, and again the second time we have assigned this one to the numerical value, nothing but the number. While I log the data, we are getting the number, right? This is string, this is number. So this works absolutely correct. Now I hope the concept of using the type alias for union types, and also we have seen the example, we had seen the example defining a type alias, right? I hope the concept of type aliases is completely clear. So next we will be discussing about the optional properties in TypeScript, right? For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.